Hello and welcome to a small packing tutorial for slightly expensive cardboard. Since people seem to struggle sometimes how to ship cards properly, I thought to myself, why not make a small video if you have to ship something anyway? For packaging of more high-end cards, I usually need one of those small letterbox mailers, one bubble mailer, a box that I use for UPS shipping. That's something you can buy at DHL. Some glue, some tape, some more tape, and of course a card, right? So let's get started. First of all, what I do is I put the card in this small envelope. It fits perfectly actually. And I put some other useless cards with it, so that in case someone presses on it, nothing happens. That gets put in here. That's basically it, just pushing it a little bit down. Then we fold it a little bit and use tape to seal it. That's pretty easy. My local game store has those life pads that I also use at times for this bubble mailer. You can fit this small envelope right in here with no issue at all because the size perfectly fits. Then I just put in some of those light notepads and seal it. That's already almost it. Not that interesting actually. Then we get the box, fold it a little bit. If you don't have those life pads available, you can also use just some junk cards no one cares about. So, folding the box. And since I'm a little bit special, I have this bubble foiling. I usually just roll the envelope a couple times in here and then seal it too with a little bit of tape so nothing flies around in the cardboard box. Just a little bit more tape and it fits almost perfectly in here. Because there is still a little bit of room, you can use more of this bubble, whatever, foil, I guess. Do it like this. I just use tape to pin it on the box itself. That is what I'm going to do. If I can find the beginning of the tape, that is. Kind of difficult to get it going here right now. Next time I should use scissors when I cut this, because frequently I just use my teeth. Nice. I even listen to myself. How amazing that is. Then just glue it somewhat on the box in here. And for the box, just always use boxes for expensive cardboard, not just a letter or something. You will most likely get screwed if you do not pay enough attention. Nice and tight, nothing is rattling of some sort. And then we just seal the box. And that's kind of almost it. It's actually not that difficult if you are kind of used to it. Of course, not everyone has all the things at home at all times, so You might have to buy some supplies like tape or boxes or bubble mailers. Most of those envelopes I used you can buy off Temu, the even cheaper AliExpress, I guess. And you get about 100 envelopes and 80 bubble mailers for not even $10. So it's probably worth to spend a little bit money on that. If you charge per person shipping, anyway, you might just throw in $1 or $2 extra just to have those supplies. Okay, it's almost good. Just on the corners again, a little bit of tape, so no one can mess around with it. If you want to be even more extra, you can mark the tape in a certain way that the person who receives the box will see right away if someone opened it and you just pre-sealed it. That is something that I sometimes do, but not always. So you grab a pen like this and then just make some lines in here. And if those lines have been cut, you will see it because they are not aligning anymore. Do the same in here. It's not really a line. Oh. You get the gist of it. And since this is an international shipment from Europe to the US, you need also a place where you can put your export documents. I bought some of these bags for that case. So you just glue it on top of here and later on fill in with the papers. On the other side there will be the shipping label and that's it. It's not that hard. I hope this was somewhat informative and you learned maybe something. See ya and stay daijobu.